So I met Stephen and Nancy when I started at Must in 2022. In June of that year, we had just opened the shelter. Stephen was a long-time chronic homeless client. For whatever reason, we immediately had a bond.
I pretty much took life for granted. Stuff started going downhill.
I met Nancy a short time later, learned of Nancy's battle with cancer and just the things they had been through together.
I always had a professional job, and then one day I wake up and I've lost my job, I've lost my home.
How many years did you live in a tent?
Oh man, I said about 15 years. And I mean, it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot of stuff that, you just kind of turn your head to.
went to Must, 'cause at that time, I needed help. Must was there no matter what, okay?
And for me, the breaking point was when I was diagnosed with cancer.
Last time LaShawn was asking me, Steve, do you want a house? And Steve, you want a house? And Steve, you want a house? I was chopping it up. No.
Why do you think you kept saying no?
I wasn't ready.
It was easier to live with no rules.
The transition is hard because a lot of people are used to being homeless, sleeping in tents. Once we bring them in, it's like trying to peel the layers of an onion. It's just trying to get rid of some of typical stereotypes that they've built within themselves, that they accumulated while being in homelessness. It's just a slow process, but we do get them to start to peel back the layers of their onion, and we get to start moving forward.
We had to send out word on the street. So told a couple people, like, hey, if you see Stephen, I really need him to come to the shelter. Somebody ran into him. He came up to the shelter, and our staff was able to tell him that we had a place for them to go, if they could pack all their things and meet us there the next day.
He said, we can get an apartment. And we had to stay one last night in the tent.
Erica and Denise, two of our case managers, came in and picked them up on Christmas Eve morning and brought them to their new apartment. I came up the week after New Year's to see them and just check on them. I knocked on the door and Stephen opened. I got a big hug, and Nancy was laying on the floor with a pillow and a blanket. And she said, I'm laying on the floor because I've slept on the ground for so long I can't lay in the bed. And then she started crying, which I started crying, and Stephen was crying. And she said, but the case managers have already taken care of me and they've already got me a new bed. That's going to be harder. At
Must, nobody looks down on you. And that's the first thing that people on the street are not used to. And if you have somebody to believe in you, then you start believing in yourself. They're changing a lot of lives.
Yeah.
And the people that donate, without them, what would we do? My cancer's out of remission now, so it means everything. People take a lot for granted.
I know I'm not a bad person, but I made bad decisions. I got some good in me.
I want people to know that, they're loving people. They have sense of humors. They're smart. They're brilliant. They're just individuals that have had a heartbreak. And when they come into the program, some of them do wonderful. And they go on, and then they find out that they like to help too once they have gotten the help from us. That's what it's all about, is we help each other as a community. And that's the biggest thing about Must that I love, is how we help each other.